More than 50,000 dogs were trained for use by the warring parties on the Western Front. Sharing the horrific conditions endured by their human companions, they worked in numerous roles, from mascots to messengers to medical support. The British Army turned to Battersea Dogs Home in London in its search for dogs for the front line.
Right at the beginning of the war, Lieutenant Colonel Richardson, who was responsible for pulling together dogs that would actually go into battle alongside the troops, came to Battersea and literally recruited hundreds and then into thousands of our dogs to actually go onto the front line. He trained them, took them through all kinds of quite serious training, very positive training, but nonetheless very serious, and then sent them onto the front line to stand beside our troops. They've taken all kinds of roles. So you've had dogs that have been better as watchdogs, and you might have had Mastiffs and Great Danes who were very good at guarding the troops. Then there were dogs who would search out enemy soldiers, for example, or who would send messages and carry supplies, and they might be dogs that would be better at speed and tenacity and good senses of smell, so retrievers and collies and whippets, that sort of thing. Airedale Terriers were very popular. So yeah, they had lots of jobs actually and saved an awful lot of lives.
Michael Mapurgo's story, Warhorse, highlighted the plight of horses during the war, overshadowing the role of dogs in the conflict. But Battersea is helping to change that by marking 100 years of service by its dogs.
It is a sight to behold watching those dogs running through no man's land.
This week, the charity put on a gala designed to illustrate the value of dogs from the First World War.
You heard the officer, Corporal. Send the dog on its way.
Two more recent campaigns, such as Afghanistan, where sniffer dogs were used to detect explosives. The event will be used to raise money to build new kennels and a vet surgery at Battersea. The charity estimates it's rescued or rehomed more than 3 million dogs in its 150-year history. 50 of the home's current guests have been recruited to provide a guard of honour at the gala.
Animals, horses included, animals, dogs, pigeons are all very much overlooked, and I think that people often don't think of animals' lives as important as human lives, and obviously there are huge differences, but still what they gave is significant, and it should be remembered.
Army veterans mix with musicians, models and media celebrities, but for once it's the four-legged stars who are the main focus for the cameras. And while most are clearly enjoying their moment in the spotlight, there are others who appear to take a more reflective view on the occasion. Neil Curry, CNN, London.